G'day folks, it's Rob here. No long clip again this week, sorry folks, things got a little bit hectic again. I'll show you what's happened with the renovations, and I also gave the lads a bit of a hand as well. So I'll give you a bit of a look at that. So this week started off with John and the boys starting on the extension coming out of the dining room, just popping down the bearers and the joists, and then they popped on some subflooring over the top of that they'll work from, and then floorboards will go on later. So then they dug the holes and popped in the posts for the deck, and then after that it was just a matter of waiting around for the laminated beams and all the bearers and the joists to arrive. So they arrived yesterday morning, and I came around and painted them for them, or at least got the first coat of primer on them, just to make it easier, so they can lay the flooring straight over the top of that. And we'll just come back and paint them whatever colour we want once it's done. So yeah, that's pretty much where they got up to this week. After I was finished yesterday, I climbed up onto the newly constructed floor and had a bit of a look at the view that we're going to get. And it's good to see that most of the trees have grown up over the top of the coal mine waste piles out at Dinmore there. So we can only just see the top of the flats of them now. So a lot different from when we first moved in. Just to let you know as well, work is progressing on Matt's design clip. Sorry Matt, I'm keeping you waiting a little bit too long. We've already chatted on the phone. So I've already helped him with a few bits and pieces, but I'm just taking a little bit more time with the artwork on this one, just so people can get a better understanding of what I'm trying to explain. Hopefully it'll be up and running by Tuesday at the latest. We'll wait and see. If it takes too much longer for me to finish off, I'll hold it off for next weekend, just mainly because I know if I post clips to YouTube after Tuesday, you guys don't get notifications and people don't watch them that much. So yeah, I prefer to wait off until next Saturday. So anyway, I'll stop rambling on. I'll give you a bit of a look at a ginger flower I saw down the back there, and also a look at the sort of harvest we're taking out of here every couple of days. So I showed you the turmeric flowers in the last clip, they're still going on there. But what I saw was over here, further in the jungle, past the coffee and the turmeric, was one of our gingers had budded and popped out a flower. It's actually popped out a few flowers. Unfortunately, there's none showing there today. It was very stunning indeed. It's a very beautiful flower. As far as I know, this is the Ponlai or Cambodian ginger that was gifted to us. Charles over on Patreon suggested that it looked a lot like his normal ginger as well. Just something else I noticed is we've got another bud forming down in there, and there are other buds around the place. I think there's another one over this side I saw. Oh, there we go. And there's another one just over down in there. Over here, I did see we have another one, actually another two, forming on the Ponlai, so that's pretty cool. I've never seen them seed, and as far as I know, they don't set seeds. The only gingers we've ever had set seeds are these guys over here, the galangal, and we didn't get any form this year at all. And we pretty much will only get 2 to 3 little berries form on here every 2 or 3 years, and in those little berries you generally find 2 seeds. So I've actually grown galangal from seed before. It grows really well. But yeah, it's just not something I've had to do for a while, because obviously we've got this patch here and we've got some others in barrels and aquaponics and other beds, so not really something we need at the moment. As for what we've been harvesting, it's pretty much all just the normal greens, the mushroom herbs, the Hoan ngoc and the Okinawan spinach, which when I come to think of it, they're really not normal, but they're what grow well for us here in our climate. And we've also been taking off a couple of the broad ripple yellow currant tomatoes and a handful of sunshine chilies when we need them. So I hope you enjoyed that little look at the renovation, and also those little bits and pieces from around the patch there. Fingers crossed the other clip will be out in a couple of days time, but for you aquaponics folks, if you want a bit of a fix, you can hang around at the end of the clip and I'll add in a little bit of the animation that I've been working on. So there you go. I do need to thank the awesome folks who are supporting us through Patreon and over on the YouTube paid membership area. Thank you very much, folks. And as always, please check out the super subscribers from Patreon down in the description below. I'm pretty much all going to leave it there. I do hope you're well and happy and your gardens are booming, and I'll catch you next clip. Cheers, folks. Have a top one. Another issue you have with the pump in the fish tank is all those solids run through the pump, get broken down into finer solids before they make it out into the filter, making it harder for them to remove from the water column. Flowing the water underneath the boards and also lifting it up from the top of the water to the top of the swirl filter is going to be about 50 to 60 centimeters, so almost 2 foot.